What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, I finally get to show off Marrow. I found her at GameStop the other day. Matter of fact, I went to GameStop to pick up a pre-order that I had forgotten about. I went to go pick up an Icon figure. Well, I really didn't go to pick it up. I mean, I asked him over the phone. I said, yo, is that the regular one or is it the platinum version, you know, hoping for the best? And he's like, it's the standard. I'm like, all right, I don't need that because I already have Icon. I forgot I had this pre-order here, and it's amazing that it took this long for it to come in. So anyway, went up there and I was like, you know what, I'm just looking around to see what they have. They had some bunch of X-Men figures. They had Gambit, the new Gambit. They had the new Nightcrawler, of course, a new Wolverine and black suit. And then I was like, I don't know. He said, hey, these came in too. And he pulled some stuff out the drawer, and it was the new Cyclops and Marrow. And I'm like, I don't need Cyclops, man. I got enough of him. But Marrow, I've been looking for Marrow or wanting to get a Marrow. And I was like, yo, I like that one. When I first saw that they announced that this was coming out, like, I'll take a Marrow. So he's like, all right, I'll put your name on it. Like, what I'll do is I'll pick this up tomorrow. He's like, because I couldn't pick it up that day. He said it was street dated. I said, all right, I'll come in tomorrow and I'll switch out the Icon figure. Do the little switcheroo, put the $5 that I put down for Icon, put it toward this one. And not only that, the next day I did that and also had some extra. I had my GameStop Pro Reward $5 every month deal. I added that to that. So this became a nice, inexpensive purchase. So I was happy about that because it is what GameStop gave it, or selling it for what? Look at that, $25.99. Yeah. And so I haven't seen it in the wild. I haven't seen it in Target or Walmart. Haven't really been looking for it, so I don't know where it is. Who else is selling it right now? But yeah, it was a nice, inexpensive purchase, and I was happy to get this. So here I am about to share it with you to show you what this figure has to offer, because it looks pretty cool. I was not a big fan of Marrow from the game, but she was cool, and she had that nice little catchphrase, "Let me ride." Right? It was fun stuff, man. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, boy, they're steadily bringing out various different characters or styles of those characters from that game, right? And I'm gonna bring out the Iron Man and his proton cannon in a minute. I might even bring out Captain America. Do your job, soldier. I mean, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and break her out the packaging. Well, first off, let's look at the packaging. Again, I do like this Marvel packaging. This Marvel Legends new packaging they have is really cool. The spine art, it makes you want to keep this stuff because it looks so cool to have it. If you just want to have like a shelf of stuff. I might even show you my shelf because I have it lined up like this. And this is just a perfect candidate to be right there next to the other boxes. And it looks so cool. Now here's the wave. You see that Wolverine? Yes, I saw him there. Saw him. He had him in a drawer. Of course, got her. Have not seen her, and I have not seen him. But I am not interested in none of them. I thought about getting him. I'm like, I already got me a Nightcrawler. I got the I got a Toy Biz one that I haven't opened up yet. And then I have the X-Men 97 one. I'm just looking around right now, so. But yeah, I have that one, and he's posted on the wall. So, but this is cool, and I am not at all trying to build this guy, Nemesis. I have no attachments to him whatsoever. It's a cool looking out Cyclops. I saw somebody do a review on him, but I don't need him. You understand? I got enough Cyclopses right now. I don't need another one. It's just not going to bring me that much joy to have this particular look, and I am not familiar with that at all. So, yeah, we'll leave that alone. But anyway, again, nice packaging, nice art, make you want to keep it. Not really necessary, but you understand, it does make you want to keep it. So I'm going to open her up, see what she has to offer, and let's see if we can have some fun with this. Okay, so here she is out of the packaging. Like I said, I don't know too much about Marrow. I didn't really follow her too much. I didn't really see her she wasn't in the cartoon, the X-Men 97 cartoon, right? Or the X-Men cartoon that came out in 97. She wasn't in that one. So, and I didn't read about her at all. It's just seeing her in the game. Like, who was Marrow? Oh, it's another X-Men character, another mutant. Oh, okay. Now, the other bone controlling, other person who can weaponize their bones was Spike. And now, Spike was specifically made for X-Men Evolution. And that was a good show. But he was specifically made for that show. And it was cool. I'm glad they did it. Of course, it has something to do with, diversity and so forth. But I'm glad they did that. And he was a cool character. I got one of his figures. It's not a great looking figure, but it's good enough for when they came out with those figures for that line for X-Men Evolution. It was pretty cool. But yeah, he was the only other one that I knew that can control his bones like that. So that's her powers. Okay. She was once a member of the Morlocks, a community of outcasted mutants, the same ones that Storm became leader of in the show. And Marrow has the ability to manipulate bone growth. And there you go. Her real name is Sarah Nucky, also called Sarah Rushman. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, but, Callisto was the one from the Morlocks. I don't know. Maybe we'll see her in the show and we just didn't know who she was. I don't know. But the whole look of her having the bones like around her or outside the body is kind of cool. There's knee pads. That's really nice. All right, so let's take a look at something I don't care about first. And that is this. Excuse me there, Sarah. Call you Rushman, I guess, right now. And yeah, I don't care about this one at all. Look, is this a cool thing for, it's what, the left hand of Nemesis? And these parts I will just basically hold for anybody who is trying to complete Nemesis and don't want to get all those figures. So Marrow came with the left arm of Nemesis. Nice little rotating for the shoulder, okay? See the articulation of that shoulder, of that arm. What else? The swivel there. You just gotta be careful with this because it does move. But and then you see that moves, and then the hand moves too, of course. And then here it is, another left hand. So that's what it came with, or Marrow came with. These are the two parts. So I will save this for someone else who is looking to complete Nemesis and don't want to do all that. Boom. Kind of like the same situation when I completed my Plastic Man from DC. Instead of getting Aquaman and so forth, I was able to just get like 2 or 3 figures and able to complete all of them, because Aquaman came with the whole regular arm for regular arm and regular head. For Plastic Man, like, who wants that? We want the elongated stuff. That's what counts. All right, so here is her fist, left fist. Yeah, that long Hasbro peg. And here's her knife hand, I guess. She's not saluting. Maybe she will. Maybe I'll have Captain America come out and make her salute him. Thank you. Then these are her weapons. So in the game, she will grab these, and I guess she would just shoot the bones out and then use them as weapons. And I guess you'll just have them and stick them somewhere. I don't know. Do you retract these back into your body? I mean, once you pull these things out, it's like done. And then would you leave them all over the place? Like, how does that work? You pull these out. They have to stay with you. You have to have some way of putting these on you. But let's take a look at the figure and see what we got going on. That's a good looking look, man. Good looking look. That's a good looking figure there. She has a nice look is what I meant to say. That's a nice sculpt. Nice representation of her face. That's all right, man. Now, you can definitely put her on a different body, this head sculpt. And I don't know what you would do, but this is Marrow right here. I mean, this is cool. I like it. The hair is nice. This little red head. The nice lipstick. This came out nice. Nice head sculpt. I don't see any smudges, nothing. This is good, just from the head alone. Now, let's take a look. She's got nice physique. She's got, set of buns there. The colors is also messing with me too. It's blue and green, 2 of my favorite colors, so it's definitely winning with me right now. It's getting points because it's blue and green, and the gold and how the gold looks. It's really nice. Just the accent just really look good on her. But looks like there's nothing on the back where you can put the weapons. So if she has to hold them or not, and definitely I'm just gonna have her hold them. Why not? I'm not gonna have the weapons be somewhere else. Marrow's got to have her bones. Look at the musculature on her back. Hold up, man. Wait a minute. Look at that. This girl been working out, man. Look at the lines. I think she's probably the most fit Marvel Legends character I've gotten. I know you got a big, clear look at her buns right there, but that's not the focus. The focus is her back, the small of her back. Look at that V. Look at that V. That's so cool, right? Let me see. Back up there. You can't do that because the light's not going to do it. But yes, right there. That line is so cool right there. And then, of course, it goes all the way down here. And then her butt is, like, straight up, like, yeah. It's out there. All right. But here's her spinal out. I guess it's to protect her spine in case anyone tries to hit her with something. I don't know. That's really cool to have this kind of power because you can really protect yourself. It's kind of like if you ever watched Attack on Titan, there was a Titan that can, you know, put like emboss or grow bones, not bones, it was something like ice or something, some type of, I think was bones. They can put it right there, and then they knew that was the part of the neck that they can slit open to grab the person out of that Titan body. But they would put that little protective piece right there, and it would just be, you know, you can impenetrate it or whatever, or penetrate, excuse me. It was impenetrable. But look at that. You see the dip right there in her back. That's really cool. Let's see how her articulation is. Okay, that's something. Actually, it's nothing, but it's something to talk about. That girl don't do nothing. She don't do nothing. That. Okay. See, now that's weird. Oh! Look at them abs. Marrow. Sarah. Girl, you were hiding them abs. Look at Sarah. Now, if you're going to have something like this, if you're going to have a character bend back like this is how you do it. You want to be able to show, like, not just, oh, it's open, I see what y'all did, I see how it's connected. No, this is protecting and covering the gap, like the kind of gap that you will see in your SH figure arts or your Mayfix figure. See that gap when you bend them backwards or forwards? This is protecting that. And then they added the nice sculpt. I mean, it does feel nice. This is cool. You see the nice little feint of her ribs right here. The abs, man, this is, look, I'm into fitness, okay? I'm into fitness, so when I see stuff like this, I'm, like, happy about it. And this is really cool. But surely there's got to be something else that can move. I see this little line right here, like maybe that can do something, but it doesn't. You see, it just, there's no moving for her. She can go backwards, but that's it. That's all you get, man. Like, why would she look like that? There's got to be a reason for that to be. Maybe there's a certain pose that I can do to make that work. But the joints are nice and smooth. You see her legs? Nice and smooth. Is that a smudge? Oh, see a little QC issue. Can I rub that out? Oh, I can rub that out. Okay, that's not a problem. See, I can rub that out. It's done. But, okay. And you see these little holes that mean nothing to nobody, man. See that? I'm trying to get you in focus. Okay, her cake is just taking everything. Oh, Sarah. These don't do nothing for nobody. There are no stands that I can talk about that I can recommend to plug this into. No G.I. Joe, nothing. I don't know what to do. This girl got all the cakes. This is a sculpted figure. I mean, truly sculpted. Sculpted with muscles. Let's look at her arms. This girl has been doing CrossFit or whatever you want to say. Look at her arms. They're not that muscular. I mean, not like overly muscular. It's fit. Her arms are nice. Yo, Sarah. Nice elbow. Nice petite little elbow. Oh, look at you. What you trying to do? What are you trying to do with that look right there? And you still look pissed off? Yeah, you got the little eyebrows going down. So you can see her, you probably can't even see it with the camera, but you see right there her brow. is like, you know, it's out down a little bit, you know, looking like she's a little pissed off, but not really. Like, I'm kind of confused. Maybe I'm thinking about what's going on, and I don't really want to be bothered. But that's it. That's it. I don't really want to be bothered, face. I'm just out here, and I'm just trying to get me my bowl of ramen, and you know, I want to be left alone. Okay. Yes, I got bones on my back, and I'm not putting them back in. I'm not taking them out either, because if I take them out, I got to grow some new ones. Okay. But yes, nice swivel. Nice and smooth. Thank you, Hasbro, for the smooth joints. Hasbro is, you know, they're known for doing that at times. Look at that, man. What we doing? What we doing there, Sarah? Sarah, what we doing? Okay, let's hide the neck. Sarah, what we doing? What you talking about, Sarah? All right, that's enough of that there. Okay, so going up and down. Okay, there we go. Nice T-pose. This is Brazil. This is Meta. This is the Morlocks, whatever. Thigh swivel, as the thigh should swivel. And can't go too far back because that cake is saying, nah, we worked too hard for this to be scrunched up. Like, it's rock solid cake back there. She put her bone, like, could she like put, no, you can't put bone in your butt. It's a butt bone, but could you like spread the bone around? I don't think, well, I guess you could, because she made these come out. So you can kind of spread the bone around her butt. So where it's like, she's really got buns of steel. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that she put bones around her butt so that when she sits down or gets hit or she falls on her butt, it's that big of a protection for her. Look at that. So this is a perfect way to hide an ugly knee. Perfect way to hide an ugly knee. Perfect. Perfect. All right. This is no toe articulation, so I can't really do the whole, you know, kind of like this, maybe. Like she just kind of, I don't know. That's a certain kind of pose or a certain kind of workout move. Let's see, she's doing her squats because that's what she does, because she been working on them glutes. So she's doing her squats. So she's doing the, if you've been in the band, you know all about this, or maybe know about this. Especially if you watch Drumline, you know about this. One band, one sound. Let me see what we can do. If we can just, no, yeah, let's do that right here, There we go. Right here, and she just working on them glutes, right? Boom, there she is. That's it. One band, one sound. There's deep squat. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. She is working on them glutes. You know what? Overall, great figure. I don't even need to take this off and put them in. I don't need to do that. I can put these in her hands, and you might as well, yeah, let's put these in her hands. Because this is cool. Of course, you know the thumb is going to be gummy, so you got to watch out for that. And slides in there, and the bone is gummy too. I don't like that. But whatever. It looks good. The illusion is still there. The illusion of it being harder plastic. And, you know, they could have done so. Made it harder plastic, but because, I mean, ugh, I don't like this. I don't like the fact that her fingers are really gummy. I don't like it. I gotta pull stuff apart to slide this in. Ugh, God dug it, dude. Move your elbow, Marrow. Sarah, thank you. Gotta call folks' names sometimes, man, just to get them to work right with you. All right, so yeah, we'll do that, and we're gonna work on your arms. And so we're gonna have your biceps and your triceps be worked out while you are in your pose, because you are all about the fitness. This is your safe space. This is where you go to relax. You relax with the working out. This is the best way for you not to cut somebody, slap somebody, you know, rip someone open. Boom, there you go. Marrow working out. That's all good. And them buns are activated right there. That's it. One band, one sound. Boom. She in there. All right. Who else can we bring out? Who else? Should I bring out Cap'n? Let me just move this stuff to the side here. Should I bring out Captain? Should I bring out... I know who I'll bring out. 1 second. Okay, so there's Cap. I'm going to bring Cap out first. Cap is just watching her working out, and he's just like, you know, good job, good form, good going. Yes, good job, soldier. And that's pretty much what he's doing right now. And whenever she gets done, she's going to be like, let me ride. Like, no, I'm good. Okay, I got somebody. I'm not going to go there. I was about to go somewhere. Not going to do that. Anyway, all right, let's bring out Captain America. Let's bring out the other valuable member of the Avengers. Okay, so here she is. She's just standing there, like, getting ready to pounce. Let me ride on Iron Man. And Iron Man just brought out his proton cannon. Or, here's my Sunday best. But then he started saying, this was my proton cannon, or proton cannon. I think he said, here's my Sunday best on the Marvel Superheroes version. And then when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, it was proton cannon, right? And Captain is just there like, oh, these two, right? Like, Tony, man, put that thing down, right? But I would bring out Cable, but Cable is like buried behind a bunch of other figures. And so I really can't do too much with Cable right now. I was going to bring him out, but I'm not going to fish him out. Because Cable will be another person that I have that is in that whole Marvel versus Capcom style, the style, that sculpt there. And the Maximum Spider, you know what? Look, I am not trying to spend that much money on the Maximum Profit Spider-Man. That thing probably will never go down in price, probably will be never seen in Target or anywhere else. If it is, and it's one of those deals where you spend... Like right now, it's the deal where you spend $40, you get $10 off. So if that's the case, you better believe I'm going to use the discounts to get that thing knocked down. So if I find that, and Target right now is going to be doing that, you know, amidst the boycott and all the other stuff, they're still holding on to those sales as they should. And if I see that in Target tomorrow or any other time, I'm going to be looking to see, hey, does this qualify? And if it does, for sure, I'm grabbing it. Now, I've only seen that really qualify on like the collector stuff like NECA. But if I do see that thing, well, no, take that back, because that's how I got that Falcon. That Falcon that I call my Vulture now. Yeah, that's how I got him for, like, he was $20-something. Anyway, $23.79, right? So yeah, it's a possibility that can happen. If I ever see this junk in Target, I don't mean to call it junk, like it's junk or something, but if I ever see that thing in Target, yep, I knew it. See, this is what happens. I got to make sure this guy stands properly because he falls. Now, in my display, he doesn't fall because I have him displayed properly, but because of him being on this platform right here, he's taking the chance to go ahead and fall. Like, he has a reason to. And I'm just going to do that, and then just do it this way. There you go. Now he's shooting toward, away from Marrow now, just so he can look good. All right, so all three of them are in the shot. Looks pretty good. You just look at him again, his full glory. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're looking good. Okay, sweet. But yeah, there it is. If I see that guy in the store and I can get a discount, for sure I'm going to get that thing for like $40. Because that was the base price anyway. Weren't they talking about that? Folks were like, man, I ain't going past 45. I ain't going past 40. You can be like Mr. Stargell and be like you tweaking over there. It's only $50. I'm gonna get that. Boy, stop, Mr. Stargell. What are you talking about, man? Talking crazy just because. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. I had fun with this. I'm having fun with this figure. The look, the musculature, the design. Look at her thighs, man. Look at that. The girl been working out, man. Okay, Marrow, you win. You win. You are the fitness instructor. So whenever I set up another boot camp, a workout boot camp, you, Captain America, and Sergeant Slaughter are going to be heading up the class. You will be doing the women's section, and I mean, you do all of them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a male or a women's instructor. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. But you'll definitely head up the women when they're like, hey, I don't want to bulk up. Boom, you're the one that they're going to call on because you got it. So you, Sergeant Slaughter, Captain America, you three are the ones that are going to head up the boot camp when people need to work out and become more fit to get out there and say stuff like, let me ride. Anyway, all right, but that's the end of the video. Like I said, this was pretty cool. If you find yourself a Marrow, get her. It's worthwhile. Get yourself a Marrow because it's a cool looking figure. You mean, like I said, I don't know too much. I didn't invest at all. I didn't play with her at all. You understand me? I can fire the game up right now. I still won't pick Marrow. But it's a cool looking figure. And I like it. It, of course, diversifies your collection. So it's up to you. Do whatever you want to do. But most of all, have fun. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Remember, have fun collecting. Because collecting is fun. Later days.